You don't see me in front of the camera very often. I've actually come to a proper shop. This is Ed Skelton. He's an international photographic superstar.
Yeah.
And this is the Game Domain. An actual shop with people with look, it's not an effect. It's real.
With games on the shelves.
Games on the shelves.
Yeah.
I was coming down today and it's tough out there. You just watch the news, it's scary, and I felt I needed protection.
Yeah.
I needed a broadsword.
Broadsword.
So to that end, from here...
The kids won't get it, will they?
They won't
Kids won't get
understand
it. Kids won't get it.
In the comments, I think we're meant to tell people to put things in the comments, aren't we? Put in the comments
put in the comments.
Got that.
Yeah, if you got that, if you got the broadsword reference,
yes.
bang it in the comments. Wow.
Sorry, it's hard to contain my my excitement.
See, I've seen loads of them now.
He's sending them left, right, and centre. They, yeah, I've been lucky to get this. It was £100 from here. Yeah. Which is I think it's a great price for something so big.
Well,
and
it's
meaty.
It's the price. You shouldn't be paying more than that for it, for sure. That's its actual cost.
Exactly. I've seen these scouts already on the internet, so come to your local friendly gaming store.
Definitely.
Get it from there.
And don't worry if you can't get one now, but the time of recording of this is February 2022. Yeah. But if you can't get one right now, don't worry, there's more coming. So
it's worth waiting.
Yeah, don't go shelling your hard-earned out.
Yeah, and in the meantime, hey, hit us up. We'll come down here and we'll have a game, definitely. Yeah. So should we get into it?
Let's do it.
How do we get into it?
What's that box?
We're going to need some sort of sharp implement, I think.
We can take care of that.
I don't have Caliburn with me today. We're going to have to use...
Oh, of course, the mighty Caliburn.
The mighty Caliburn. So we'll have to... What do you have?
Sheathed.
What do you have instead? What mighty blade? Do you have the Vorpal sword?
Well, we've got that, or I can get my my knife.
This. Well, this is cleaver.
You're not going to dress that up, mate.
It's cleaver. It's cleaver.
Okay, cleaver. Remember that.
This is cleaver. Okay, so I'm not doing it.
Just want to thank my amigo Johnny over there.
John Chester's also
prop master.
Indeed, and check these guys. Check the Game Domain's podcast out. They're Saturday.
He means live stream.
That's the one. Live stream.
You can find us on Facebook, the Game Domain. You'll know us. It's got our little ninja. That's our mascot.
Brilliant.
And we have a Discord channel as well.
Yeah.
And we're on Instagram, but we normally just put dog pictures on Instagram.
That's it. And you play games as well, don't you, online?
We do. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Twitch.
What was the one you were playing recently with the ghosts in it?
Oh, Phasmophobia.
Actually, I'm not huge. I do play computer games. I'm not hugely, but that was
so
fascinating.
Good. So good.
You had to work out the different ghosts, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. God, you're making a meal of this.
I am indeed. There we go. We're nearly there.
We can cut this, you know, if we think it gets really boring.
Oh yes, indeed. We can speed it up.
3 hours later.
Yeah. There we go. I'm in.
Yeah,
I've
well
won.
done, Andy. Well done.
There we go. Right, here we go.
Okay, do it.
It's coming.
You can do it.
It's coming.
Bravo, bravo.
Do you ever smell a box?
Yeah, I must admit I do. Right, you've had it now. I bet you've had all the... Oh. Good, yeah, you've had it. You've emptied it.
There's that bit. I've not smelled that bit
yet. You've emptied the good stuff.
Great. So we're faced with what looks like a smaller box. It looks like.
Deeper.
Deeper. Yes, it's got more than what. Look.
Yeah, it's deeper.
It's got box upon
Original box probably about yay big, but
yeah,
it was all spread out. So.
True. So we've got that box.
Yeah.
We'll get them out first. And then we'll see what's in. So one box.
Yeah.
Two box, which is lighter. Okay. I'll put them in order, shall I? There we go. And then the boards.
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll put that under there. Oh no, we'll look at the board first. I think that's important.
Okay.
And then we've got like a DM screen, is it?
Yeah. So you got your player cards, I guess, in there.
Ah, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Reference sheet for the monsters and stuff like that.
Very clear.
Okay, look at that. Mince. There we go. Put that.
Yeah,
Where should I put that? There.
Yeah. We don't want it in the way.
No, we don't want it in the way. So what's that?
So that's your quest book
and
right there, and that's the rule book. Yeah.
That's the rule book. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not worth saying all colour nowadays because everything's all colour. But
yeah.
Here's a quick look inside.
What certainly can say, great quality print.
Yeah.
This is good paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautifully printed, great colours.
Lovely. Just what I want to see. Because the old ones were still mighty and stuff, but they were all black and white back in the day, weren't they? Probably quite endearing in itself. Yeah. There we go. Quest book. Sheet of
counters. Yeah, so
that's where you went in, isn't it?
yeah, your stairs. So this is going to put down terrain on the board that you encounter, and then also markers
and yeah, brilliant, great stuff. Hang on, let's pop one out. Shall we see how it comes out?
So that's easy. Nice cut.
Easy.
Yeah, good cutters.
Obviously, be a little bit careful not to kind of rip it at the side, but that is not a problem at all. There we go.
Print quality is good.
It's
you can
nice,
certainly see what everything's meant to be.
Nice and thick. So
yeah, good.
Brilliant,
good.
Great stuff. They're not going to depreciate.
I
too
wouldn't
quickly.
expect anything less, but sometimes you can get duped, can't you, on these things?
You can.
And print quality is important to me.
Absolutely. So
let's get rid of that.
Board. The board. So
yeah.
I'll put these over here. The board. Who remembers the board?
It's big.
Is it exactly the same? I'm going to guess it's exactly the same.
It should be.
I think it will be.
Because there's,
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh,
beautiful.
I don't want to get teary-eyed about it, but...
That's lovely, mate.
That is great, isn't it?
Yeah, again, fantastically printed, good card stock.
It's very bright.
It is, isn't it?
Is it me, or is it the depth's more...
Yeah,
there's more depth
they've clearly redone this because the print quality is superb. And it's got the drop shadows on the side. You know, you've got little bones and you can see that that's what they are.
Yeah, so it's not just a set of squares with colours on. It's you can see that those are the corridors. I don't see too well as many people might know out there, but yeah, that's easy. I can see what I'm doing straight off with that.
Terrific.
Looks
absolutely
like a dungeon,
terrific. Yeah, great.
Looks like a dungeon.
Absolutely great. And of course, the idea, it's always played with the same board, this game. And it's the way you configure it with what's going to come out now, I guess.
Sometimes you'll just use this section, won't you, in the centre.
Yeah, and in the quest book, we'll hopefully show you this top down and you'll be able to get a good look at this. But you've got all the different...
there we are.
There you go. So the layouts, we'll show you this on here, but we'll do a top-down shot as well. Give everyone a great look at it.
That's what Zargon gets. Zargon's the games master.
Yeah.
He's the evil wizard who's trying to do you in.
Yeah, okay. Let's
marvellous. Right, let's have a look at the goods.
There we go.
Plastic. I feel plastic. This is a... Ooh.
Of course, all the cards as well.
God, that looks good.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
That's great. I'm not... Keep one's composure.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's a load of character
yeah.
sheets and forever. That's going to last you forever.
That's a wad.
That is a wad.
I would describe that as a ream.
Ream. Do you
nice,
like a ream?
I think wad is the sort of brutal straight in, but ream has more finesse.
The barbarian would call it a wad.
A wad, yeah, definitely.
The elf would call it a ream.
A ream.
Yes, definitely. We've got the cards.
Yep.
In this kind of cross. There we go.
That's a lot of cards as well.
That's a lot of cards.
Again, print quality on that ream.
Ream.
Character sheets is excellent.
It's good.
Odds are, if you're anything like me, you're never going to use them. No. You're going to put them back in the box. You're going to go online and you're just going to print a load out on crappy fax paper.
That's absolutely.
Yeah, at work.
Cards. Ooh. Right. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's right. They've got the feeling of the old cards, I would say. They're not super smooth. They're nice quality.
Yeah.
But I think they've recreated the feeling of the old ones.
Linen.
Yes.
Like a linen feel to it. Beautifully printed, very clear.
So what are they? Those are
really nice, colourful on the back
really
as well.
Like these.
Yeah, these are great.
Yeah, so I think what I'm feeling so far is they've got the feel of the old thing.
None of the flavour's been lost.
But exactly, the flavour is there, but they've updated it. They've obviously hello. This is black and white and a nice linear feel. Hello, we can also do colour. Yeah. You know, we can do this. That's really good.
Here we go. When you're doing random characters, you are the wizard, you are the elf, you are the dwarf. You are the barbarian, the greatest warrior of all. Beware of magic, for your sword has no defence against it.
No.
There you go.
I feel like I'm back there. I feel like I'm back in the dungeon.
Dread warrior.
Yes, because they've changed things, haven't they?
Yeah.
Can't call it a chaos warrior anymore.
7 movement squares, 4 attack dice, 4 defend dice, 3 body points, 3 mind points. He's going to have you for lunch, isn't he?
Nice and simple.
Then we've got treasures.
Treasures. Well, those items.
Equipment.
Are they? Yeah.
They are, items.
Items.
Are they part of the equipment thing?
I think they are.
That's all right. Oh, no, treasure. So
treasure. So you pick that up. So you go into a room, it's really Dungeons and Dragons. You have to declare you're checking for traps and checking for treasure. Spells.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, all good. Great quality cards.
And then we've got, so in the old set, if I remember rightly, all the furniture and stuff was cardboard. Wasn't it?
Originally, the furniture. Yeah,
all these seem to be plastic.
These are all moulded.
These are all moulded. I'm having trouble getting them out because
these are really nice. So you've
got those the arches.
I'll let you do the honours.
Thank you. Oh yeah, look at that.
Nicely moulded.
So I mean, I've still got the kind of, do I paint these? Do I not? I've not made the decision yet.
Yeah.
But they're
Wow, when you buy a second box, maybe it'd be easier
maybe,
to make
yes,
the decision.
absolutely, very good for. See, yeah, I probably will too.
A lot of people do. A lot of people buy multiple boxes to do more adventuring with
absolutely.
it. Bigger dungeons.
True. You can put 2 of these together or somehow, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant stuff.
There's with the shut door on it as well.
Absolutely,
I mean, terrific.
And that one, so you've got stone, and then you've got is there something growing up the side there as well.
Yeah, there's a little bit of vines there. You've got vines.
Beautiful.
These are much more nicely done than the originals,
Definitely.
which weren't bad.
No.
By any stretch of the imagination.
These shown there.
Stepped up a gear. I mean, this is terrific. This is a rack.
Amazing. A torture rack.
Isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely wonderfully moulded. Great stuff. Bit of paint on that case.
A sprue of
heads.
Heads. A sprue of
heads.
A sprue of heads.
Decoration, I guess.
Dungeon
I don't
adventurers.
think
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Because you used to put a skull onto. It was traditional.
Yeah.
To have a skull on top of a. On top of a bookshelf.
There you go.
Look at that. So you put a skull on top of it.
Yeah, and these
That's
are
a weighty piece, isn't it?
It is. These are all solid plastic. They're
Solid.
not moulded plastic as in injected, where there's
absolutely.
hollow. This is all solid, chunky stuff.
Whoa.
You could use these in hand-to-hand combat.
But you really could pick that up and take an orc out with it.
Or a colleague. Huge fireplace, is that?
Oh, look at this. This is great. I mean, I can see myself using this in this. I've got to keep these all together so I don't lose them, but I can certainly see these being used in Dungeons and Dragons games and stuff
absolutely.
like that.
Well, again, so one of the reasons this was so collectible back in the day is that people would strip it down to use it for their role-play adventures. Because there's so much dungeon stuff, wizards, towers and that kind of thing, just all in this box. So it became a kind of go-to kit for role players as well as people who wanted to play the board game.
And modelling projects. So I've got the Seawolf. I've got like a 28mm, 32mm ship.
Yeah.
These go into the captain's cabin as well.
That seems weird, but okay.
Yes, definitely. Table.
Yeah, table's a table.
The weapon rack, very important. Actually takes. I remember some of the scenarios having weapons racks in them.
Yeah.
I
imagine you can pick up different equipment
you can.
from them with the cards.
The scenario I've just played, we did a battle report for it with Pezzapoo, where we lost all our equipment and we had to pick the lock with a rat bone.
Yeah.
We had to find the weapons rack because it had all our stuff on it. There you go. And we had to punch people until we found our weapons. There we are. And then what have we got there? Treasure chests as well.
And rats. Little rats.
Oh, they're a mini rat. Oh, wow. I'm glad he's here. I wouldn't have seen that. I can't even get it out. I'm going to pop it out from the back.
This is almost
Can you see? I'm not going to reseal this and scalp it. Can you see?
As playing the game. This is great fun watching you struggle with this. Like every element of this has been difficult for you and it's just nothing but entertainment for me.
It's why he's here. It's a little rat.
It is a little rat.
I mean, to be honest, I think that was worth the effort getting it out.
So easy to lose. Well, again, we'll show these off on
on
the close-up cam.
The close cam.
And but there's a little rat in my fingers.
Rat cam.
Absolutely great. They're really lovely. You don't need to paint these up, do you? I mean,
no.
Perfect. Okay. Excellent.
Beautiful. There we go.
That's a very good start.
Really good start.
Everything so far.
How much would that cost if I was to buy all this stuff separately, do you think?
Oh, well, I mean, we've got terrain
crates
boxes. Yeah, terrain crates. Now, they're a minimum of what, like 15 to 25 quid for your average level of, say, 4 or 5 bits of equipment. I mean, nicely done.
Nice, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But this is an entire box of stuff so far.
We're on the first level.
Yeah, and there's also a game in it as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely terrific value for money.
Really good.
I think people forget that, you know, when you see things broken up into small packs, oh, well, maybe the quality is a bit sharp or whatever. Playing a role-play game, come on, you know.
Absolutely, it's the game, isn't it? The second
Right,
level.
okay, here we go.
The second level of the dungeon.
This is where it's at.
This is it.
Yeah.
There's a camera. Is there a camera there?
Yeah.
There's a camera there.
Yeah, and we'll do top cam.
Look at that!
So what you've got there is a tray full of bad guys, and then of course your heroes are going to be.
We're the heroes. They'll be a different colour, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Is that a hero? Don't know. Ooh. That's definitely a monster. Monster.
That looks like a broadsword.
Yeah, broadsword.
That's
got to be a mage.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's get these out. Oh, yeah, that's definitely very magey.
Yeah. Oh, he looks great.
Yeah, these are the sort of red guys. What's that? Lady fighter type?
Oh, she could be the elf.
Yes.
Yeah, she could be the elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your wizard.
Wizard.
Eddie Wizard. Broto Barbarian.
Broto, yeah.
And Dwarven.
The dwarf, the master
Axe guy.
Of the piece, in my opinion, the master of the piece. The real hero of the thing. The axe is great too. Even little runes on it, lovely. The the barbarian's always been kind of the leader of the group, perhaps. I don't know, and he's even on a little bit of scenery, isn't he?
Raising him up.
That's what they do now.
Raising him up.
In model making, isn't it? They put you on a thing. They put you on some masonry. So what's interesting? What's interesting to go for first?
These are all fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your Doom guy that I read out the stats for.
Yes,
that's terrific.
He would once be called a Chaos Warrior, but now
Yeah,
he is a
yeah.
dark
Guy.
thing. He's
Dark
a dark
guy.
warrior knight.
Dave Darko.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact is, if he comes to you, he's gonna kick your
We
head
haven't
in.
forgotten what his name was as soon as we looked.
No.
Look at this. There's your guy. That's your man, Chicago.
The gargoyle. It is the finest model in all the land.
Wonderful.
Apologies for that.
But
that is great.
it's a big step from where it used to be. I mean,
is.
again, it was a lovely model back in the day, but this guy is a beast.
Slightly. No, it's not a complaint at all. Slightly bent there on the axe. You just stick it in some hot water for a couple of seconds and bend that back. But really nice. He's very three-dimensional. All his wings are all curved around and stuff. Beautiful.
So these remind me of deep ones from the Lovecraftian literature. There you go. Look at that bad boy.
So these are kind of terrors of the deep. They used to be called Slam, I think, in the original. The Slam. But
Workshop had Slan, didn't they, eventually?
They did, absolutely, that's right. But they were very Lovecraftian.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's great. Is he the best?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if I can say that. I can't say he's the best.
I don't know.
He's really
I've got to
animated.
say, I like this
He's
Doom
really
Knight
cute.
guy.
Yeah.
Big
The
Dave.
Doom Knight's nice. I like his shield with the kind of mouth.
Yeah,
Really
that's
cool.
a cracking model. These deep one Lovecraft types are nice, but
Now,
what else we got? Let's get one of these.
cracking, I tell you.
There you go.
He gets out.
What?
How does he do that so-
Because I'm good.
Look at that.
There you go. Practiced hand, innit?
I just don't get it. That's an Orc Warrior.
Yeah.
These are more in the kind of Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
type. These aren't comedy
Classic
orcs.
orc.
Yeah,
No,
these are
no,
classic
no.
orcs.
These guys are going to eat for lunch.
These looks like these are going to come up and whack you in the head with an
Yeah,
axe. They
definitely.
really do. Marvellous.
Yeah.
Orcs.
Next up, Mummy.
You see, my favourite part of any army is the undead, of course.
Yeah.
These are. Well, they're quite like the
I
original.
like
I
them.
would say.
Yeah, they're not far off.
Not
Wow,
far
what
off.
much can you do with a mummy?
Wrapping bandages.
yeah, it's
that's about it, really.
same
isn't it?
thing,
It's all
yeah.
in the paint job. All in the paint job.
Yeah.
All in the paint job. The skeletons.
Okay, so
Better be skeletons.
up next.
Of course there are skeletons.
Equipped with a huge scythe.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ooh, what's that guy over there? Got a different one.
Go on.
So I was just wondering.
I'm just going
Oh,
to.
so and colour coded, of course. So the white guys, these are all undead. You got a
They're
skeleton with a sword.
colour-coded.
Yeah, skeleton with sword.
You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like
and
it.
then there's another one of them.
Yeah.
These are goblins, I would say.
There are goblins in the.
So all the orc type stuff or those bands seem to be this army green.
Yes.
And then you've got the boss mobs, which are grey,
Yeah.
or
Are they
demi-boss.
They used to be zombies. I'm sure.
Yes,
they used
so
to be.
these, the undead white, so they're zombies,
Yeah.
not
Oh, not right.
skeletons.
Not skeletons.
Yeah,
Got you.
but they're white because they're part of the undead band.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, your heroes are in this sort of terracotta.
Yeah. That's helpful. So if you want to keep it as a board game, you don't want to paint up all the miniatures. It just makes it easy for you to find things in the box and stuff like that.
Your dice.
Or the
don't know if you wanna
proprietary
pull them
dice.
out.
It's one of the first examples of proprietary dice I ever.
Built for the game.
Indeed. There we go. So we've got. Oh, they're bigger.
Oh.
They're bigger than the originals. Because I've been playing this quite recently with Pezzapoo.
They're nice and clean.
Nice
aren't
and
they?
clean.
Really, for a white dice, are beautifully. Again, the printing, whoever they've used has done an absolutely
really
cracking
good.
job on everything.
Yeah, the old ones were like wooden small dice, which
Yeah.
are really cute and stuff. So have they got, very importantly, have they got the bunny ears?
I believe so.
Let's have a look.
I'm sure I saw them.
You
I'm
take
sure I
those.
saw-
I'll
there,
have a
in
look.
fact, I can see it on that one.
Bunny ears.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
bunny
very
ears.
important that we've got bunny ears.
Yeah.
That's it, bunny ears.
Yeah.
That's when the evil guys win. You see, very important. Beautiful, and obviously normal dice for, because it's the movement system's 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how far you get to move. Wow, there you go.
So
Actually,
players get random move, and each of the creatures has a fixed movement.
Fixed
they can
movement,
move up
that's
to,
right, that's right.
Yeah.
Which is on our
So you get
DM
like
screen.
you get like your AI rules for your creatures to move around, who they'll attack, that kind of thing. Fantastic. That is
Fantastic.
really
Should
good
we put some
box.
stuff on the board? Should we do
Yeah,
that?
let's do it. Let's do it.
Put some stuff on the board. Oh, what's going on? Ah, there we are.
Monsters cannot be caught in traps and do not search for anything.
Oh, blackguards.
Take note. Oh, there's like a little take note icon.
Yeah.
Take note. Getting caught in a trap, drinking a potion, picking things up, opening doors and looking through open doors and corridors can be done at any time during movement. They do not count as actions.
Oh, that's, yes. Ah, so that. I don't know whether or not that was in the original rules. We always used to argue about that.
Right,
So it's nice
well,
they've put that
there
on
is
the
black
DM
and white.
screen.
As far as I'm aware, it's the same rules, but with those tweaks and little bits errated, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I'm not enjoying this.
Of course not. I can tell.
Have a door.
Thank you. I think I have an open one there.
There's more doors. There you go. Marvellous stuff. Let's put some bad guys in. Bad guy.
Terrific.
It is terrific. I love that.
Your
Chaos
rule book
Knight.
obviously gives you all the mechanics of the game, but it's
Yep.
your quest book that sets the board up.
That's it.
Um,
So it says anyone can have
everything-
access to the rule book, and only Zargon gets access to the book. There is also a downloadable free app.
to build your own, isn't there, as
Yeah.
well? Yeah, so you'll find, I think at the back of the book, normally, maybe not, yeah, there you go. So at the back there's a blank map as well, so you know it's there to create your own adventures and your own dungeons.
Absolutely.
But you can play all the way through the numerous quests in here. What we got, shall we read through? The
Yeah, go for
Rescue of Sir Ragnar, the Lair of the Orc
Yeah,
Warlord,
that's right.
Prince Magnus Gold.
Yeah. There's a bit where you kill your warlord, and then later on, his son takes revenge on you.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. But it's what I love is there's actually a narrative.
Wandering
through the whole
Monsters.
thing.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, that's
actually
the
a
nice
story
thing.
there, which is really cool.
The fact that you can create your own stuff makes the
Yes.
game eminently
Very much so.
replayable.
And as I say, there is a downloadable app
Yeah.
that can actually take the place of Zargon,
Yeah.
which doesn't detract. And we've played it, 2 games. We've played using it. It doesn't detract from the game at all.
Cool.
It doesn't do things for you so much. You still get to play on the board and have fun on the board and stuff like that.
There's a couple of official expansions out now. It's a little bit harder to get right now, but Kellar's Keep and another one, which I can't remember. And then there's also a third one, which is an exclusive one to the distributor. That is hard to get at the moment, but again, name escapes me because we didn't get them.
No, indeed.
We didn't
It
manage
will
to
be
get
though,
them.
I hope.
We
It
got
will be.
Kellar's Keep, and that sold out straight away.
Yeah,
so.
straight off.
But yeah, there's more coming. So again, just that
We'll
word of
be
advice
getting
at the
it.
start.
Yes.
Don't panic.
No.
There's going to be more. It's Hasbro.
No. And my guess is there's going to be more models in those. So some of the old expansions, there wasn't so much in the model way for some of the expansions. I
Yeah,
think.
well, this was kickstarted. It was an absolute sellout. It's come to retail. It's an absolute sellout. So that's going to make Hasbro go to the guys who are making this right now, who's, again, don't know the name, but they're going to go, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
print
They will.
more adventures.
Get out there and get some,
Yeah.
and then they'll make more of it.
And this is a great way to jump. Well, I mean, think of Descent, the new Descent, at £175
Yes,
RRP. But okay, you get a great deal of game in there, but £175,
money.
nowhere near the number of miniatures in
No.
this. And this is, you don't need an app.
No.
You know, with the Descent one you do,
Yeah.
and you can just drop this down. This is as stood the test of time.
So it has.
It's going to
and
be
the
around
game,
for a
the
long
game
time.
system still
It's super
ranks,
simple.
still challenging, and
Yeah, great range of ages can
Yeah.
play it.
Definitely.
It's super accessible.
And you've got a big collection of models for other projects that you're doing.
Yeah,
your Dungeons and Dragons.
Absolutely.
And,
What a
and whatever
plus
you're
is that
doing,
you
yeah.
can use it for all your other stuff.
Yeah, and you know you go into a room in your Dungeons and Dragons dungeon and you see an orc. Oh, there you go. You've got the model for it. Brilliant.
Done.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Get playing. I say I've already started playing because we've been doing it online with Pezzapoo on his setup. But I will definitely be doing a scenario or 2
Cool.
with this.
Yeah.
Marvelous. So out of 10, I've never done that before.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
See, we normally do 5
Okay.
because
go
we
on,
have
we'll do out of
we have a
5 then.
ninja rating.
Oh,
But I have to say, if there's one thing that would perhaps pull me away from the game, it would be the price, but not because it's not worth it. Just 99 quid is it's a lot to drop, isn't it?
Big buy-in.
But nostalgia is, you know, all the way up to 10. And you could say, well, maybe I'm a bit clouded by that, but no, not at all. This is such an easy to play game that's got such great depth, is expandable, can be configured to your own requirements, and then because of the extra things you can do with the components, I mean, I'm not going to give it a 10.
Oh,
I'm not going to give it a 10 because it's not a new game. It doesn't bring anything new to gaming, and it would have to
challenge to you,
get
see
there.
what you can do when you're making it. Absolutely, maybe you can bring us something new with it.
If this brought a new mechanic or a new way of looking at the game, whatever, then definitely. But 9.
Not a solid 9.
A solid 9.
Yeah,
9. Solid 9.
I say I started looking. I've actually waited a week. I got this last week, and the guys very kindly helped set up for me to film here today. And I've just ever since I touched the box to open it today, I've just been smiling about it. It's made me very, very happy. So I think that's the important part, isn't it? At the end of the day.
I think for us old geezers, we're going to love this kind of thing. Old gamers, this is great stuff to see. But for you new gamers, this is a great way to get into dungeoneering on a board.
Absolutely. There we go. HeroQuest. Get it.
Yep.
Get your broadsword.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your heroic brew.
And if you want to make sure that you can get a copy when they come out, and you want a reliable bunch of people to get it from, with agamedomain.co.uk.
So finally, what advice do you give for an adventurer as they're creeping around a dungeon? What piece of advice do you give?
Be cautious.
That's actually, having played this, that is a very good
piece of advice. Be cautious at every corner.
Every corner. Very good. Take care, everyone. Take care.
Bye.